Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Akshita from Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Bangalore, and today's subject is applied physics and the topic is application of a laser in the field of a medicine and armed force. In this video, we will discuss introduction to laser, then the application of a laser in the field of a medicine, application of a laser in the field of a defense, and at last conclusion. Let's begin with introduction. Introduction to laser. The word laser stands for light amplification by stimulated emission of a radiation. It is a device which amplifies light. Then the properties of a laser. Here I am going to explain the four major properties of a laser. So first one is a coherence, second one is a monochromaticity, and the third one is a unidirectionality, and the fourth one is a focusability. So first one, coherence. The emitted radiation after getting triggered is in a phase with the incident radiation. Then the second one, monochromaticity. The laser beam is highly monochromatic than any other radiations. And the third one is a unidirectionality. Laser beam travels in only one direction and it can travel long distance without spreading. And the fourth and last one is a focus ability. A laser beam can be focused to an extremely fine spot. Along with this, the laser has a low frequency and it has a high wavelength. Here I am going to explain our main topic, that is application of a laser in the field of a medicine and armed force. First we will discuss application of a laser in the field of a medicine. The increasing use of a laser in a medicine has only been possible due to a better understanding of the interaction between the laser light and the living tissue. The laser is used in the field of a medicine because of the laser beam is so small and precise. It allows the healthcare providers to safely treat tissue without injuring the surrounding areas. And there are many applications of a laser in the field of a medicine, such as we can use a laser for angioplasty, cancer diagnosis, cancer treatment, and the plastic surgery, and etc. Here I am going to explain the laser technology for eye surgery. The most widely spread eye-related laser application is the reshaping of the cornea of the eye, improving eyesight, and this technology is called as a LASIK. LASIK, which stands for laser in situ keratolysis, is a popular surgery that can correct a vision in a people who are nearsighted or far-sighted or who have astigmatism. It's one of many vision correction surgeries that work by reshaping your cornea, then the clear front part of your eye so that light focuses on the retina in the back of your eye. Then the next is LASIK procedure. There are three essential steps to a LASIK procedure. First one is the mechanical surgical tool called a microkeratome or a femtosecond laser is used to create a thin circular flap in the cornea. The surgeon then folds back this hinged flap to access the underlying cornea. It is also called as a stroma. Then the next one is an excimer laser is used to reshape the corneal stroma, and this highly specialized laser uses a cool ultraviolet light beam to remove microscopic amounts of a tissue from the cornea to reshape it so it more accurately focuses light on the retina for improved vision. Then the third one is the corneal flap is laid back in a place where it adheres to the corneal stroma without stitches. Here we will see one video that shows how does LASIK procedure work on our eyesight. In this manner, LASIK procedure works on our eyesight. Next one is the use of a laser in a skin treatment. We can use a laser in a skin treatment also. Laser therapy is also used cosmetically to remove warts, moles, birthmarks and sunspots, to remove hair and tattoos also. And it lessens the appearance of wrinkles, blemishes or scars. Laser toning and tightening is a non-surgical cosmetic correction method that uses laser to penetrate the deeper layer of the skin, and the skin damages due to sun burning or aged skin is removed by directing an intense wavelength of a light. Most of the time CO2 means carbon dioxide and yttrium aluminum garnet lasers are used. Carbon dioxide lasers make shallow cut and they are often used for superficial cancers such as skin cancer. So we will discuss some benefits of a laser in the field of a medicine. It is used in a medicine to improve the precision work like a surgery. Brain surgery is an example of a precision surgery that calls for a surgeon to reach the intended area precisely. Operations are quick and heal quickly, and best of all they are less painful. So our next topic is application of a laser in the field of a armed force. Lasers in a defense, laser range finder in a defense, a high power pulsed laser that is NDYAG means neodymium doped yttrium aluminum garnet beam is directed towards the enemy target from the transmitter, then the beam bounces back from the surface of the target as a reflection. A part of the reflected beam is received as a signal by the receiver, and then the unwanted noise signal will be filtered by the optical fiber, and the pure signal is amplified by a photomultiplier in the receiver. The rangefinder's high-speed clock measures the exact time of incident and reflection of the pulse and then convert it into the distance. Then the next one is the military usage of lasers. It includes the applications such as target designation and ranging, defensive countermeasures, communications and directed energy weapons. So, at the end conclusion, lasers are very beneficial for a medical applications. Lasers offers physicians the ability to a better care for patients with advanced diagnostic methods and improved treatment techniques. Lasers technology has progressed rapidly over the past decades, and lasers have found a place in many surgical specialties. There are many useful applications and uses for a laser in the current manufacturing market, and many new innovations are on their way. Laser technology has shown strong potential to revolutionize the modern day battlefield scenarios through multifaceted supportive, defensive, and offensive or destructive applications. In a supportive role, the laser serves as a very powerful device. Thank you guys for watching my video and keep watching it.